So tell me, how long have you been up today? Or not, rather, how long have you been up?
It is 7 o'clock now, so 40, 60, 57 hours now.
How is that feeling?
Right now I'm okay. It kind of goes in waves, like I'll hit periods where I get really tired, and then there's other stretches where I'm basically perfectly fine. The worst times a day are from like 11 at night to 6 in the morning when it's just like really dead, it's cold, it's dark, and so then it's like you get really tired at night.
And have you felt any of the effects that come with sleep deprivation?
Not yet. That Tom and I are expecting tomorrow, because everything we've read and heard, like the delirium and like hallucinations that you start to get set in around 70 hours or so, and 10 a.m. tomorrow morning will be 72 hours. So tomorrow's going to be an interesting day.
Do you have any medical backup in case something goes wrong? Like, do you think is there a medical risk at all to sleep deprivation?
Yes, there is, and was part of the messaging that we've been putting out around this issue, is that, like Tom was kind of touching on, was that, you know, everything the Park Service does out here, they say it's for our health and safety, including, you know, no sleeping out here is for our health and safety. Well, we're demonstrating that it is not healthy and it is not safe to not sleep. And the issue is that there's a lot of people out here who have nowhere else to go. And so by taking these people who have nowhere else to go and telling them that they can't sleep here, they're basically creating a situation in which only the financially privileged and those with access to housing are, like, being financially privileged and having access to housing are becoming like prerequisites to actively engage in the protest, which we believe is wrong.
So tell me, how has the no camping rules been affecting Occupy DC so far?
Well, so far we've been getting pretty lucky. The warning that the police gave us, I believe it was this previous Friday, was said that, you know, come Monday at noon they were going to begin enforcing the no camping regulations. Thus far, we haven't had any confrontation with the police. They haven't really come in here and harassed us yet. A lot of people have moved all their personal belongings off-site. I've moved all of my personal belongings off-site, and a lot of others have. But the police really haven't come in at night yet to like really crack down on this.
Okay, and do you get the sense that something's coming, or has there been talk, or?
You know, the longer it goes on, I can say, like, I'm not sure, but I still kind of expect to have it happen at some point or another. And that was an issue that, like, I was kind of like thinking about a lot today and even yesterday, was, you know, if they don't actually come in and like really crack down on this and enforce it, then what's the point? But I think this still does serve a point, and we're just demonstrating for future reference what happens when people don't sleep. If you tell people not to sleep who have nowhere else to go, this is what's going to happen.
And so how long do you plan on being sleep deprived? Is it until they reverse the order, or is it until you collapse from lack of sleep?
Well, if I collapse, then I'll probably go to sleep. But barring that, we would like to do it until they reverse the order and they just say, we're going to let you guys sleep without any threat, like the way we have been for the last 4 months, without threat of arrest or citations. And we're not the only ones who are going to be doing it. There are other members of the community who are going to be like jumping on board with this and doing their own sleep strikes.
Oh, can you give me an idea of who you've been talking to?
Well, just in the mindset of, you know, like privacy and everything, like I don't think they would care, but at the same time I'm not going to put out their names. They're known members of the community. They're people who also live out here and have been out here for a very long time. I mean, Tom, myself, the other people are getting involved. We've all been out here since the beginning of October, so we're very invested in this community, and there's at least like 3 or 4 others who have committed to jumping on board with this.
A little bit of a segue. Who came up with the idea of having?
It was Tom's idea.
It was Tom's idea, and you jumped on board?
Yeah, I thought it was actually a pretty good idea, because especially when he came up with the idea the day we got that notice, which at the time we all thought it was definitely going down.
And did you think you'd last this long?
Yeah, this long, yeah. I mean, I've never done this before, so I mean, I don't really know like what I'm getting myself into. We've read up on it a little bit. We met with some nurses yesterday morning. We've talked with our medics here just to kind of get an idea of what to expect. So yeah, I mean, we kind of know what we're getting ourselves into at this point, and it is not healthy. It is not safe. I mean, there can be serious, lasting consequences to what we're doing. So there's that.
All right. Is there anything else you wanted to add? Is there anything else? Is there a message you want to say?
The messaging, I mean, I kind of like really touched on was, you know, just that it, like, if they really start enforcing it, there's a lot of people out here who don't have anywhere else to go, and if they can't sleep, then that puts them in danger of their health, their mental health, their safety, and you know, we're not okay with that.
All right. Thank you very much.
No problem.